back to 108 Gate, where we look at the tarot, reading for the day, the energies through the tarot, and see what information we can get. Some of it may be useful, some of it may be useful later on. Let's have a look what's coming up. So first we have Lenten Rose, protection, conserve what you have, save a little. There is a Instagram 108 Gate Tarot, 108 Tarot, and I'll try and remember to put the link in the box below. This I think came up in there a few days ago. Lenten Rose, protection, conserve what you have, save a little. So the energies that have been coming up are very focused on, for example, if you have something and yet you don't want it, and so you kind of get rid of it. So for example, if you're taking it to charity shop and you don't want it anymore, but then when you've taken it to the charity shop, you regret taking it even though you still don't need it. Another example, you're in a relationship, you don't really want to be in that relationship, but you feel bad about not being in that relationship anymore, even though it's not serving you. So there's a lot of, well, yes. So there's a lot of things that are coming up around that kind of vibe, shall we say, of acknowledging what we don't want, acknowledging what we don't need, and actually letting go of it. Letting the process happen for it to shift out, for it to find a new home, find a new space. But the biggest part of that from yourself, from your empowered space, is making sure that you do that process, do that work, if necessary, to let it go, to actually let it be a part of something else. Because if we're holding on to it on any level, it's not going to go. That's an unusual amount of messages coming in all at once. I'll check it later, but I'm just saying to acknowledge the noise coming in. Page of Swords, right. So in the dark side, in the lower side, there's actions happening, or actions that should be happening towards letting go. So making that bold move to let go of something, letting that bold move happen to allow things to move out, to shift out, allowing those... it's almost like taking the mallet and bashing it out, metaphorically, energetically, to let it go, let it be part of the past, let it be something else. I'm seeing and feeling the energy of a forge. So when they have metals and they put it into hot coal, and the metal then is taken out, put on an anvil, and it's bashed and bashed and bashed, to be able to change that into something else, like the sword. So bringing in new clarity, bringing in new ideas, bringing in new ways of seeing things, bringing in new perspectives, bringing in new energies, bringing in new opportunities. This is quite a complex vibe, energy that's available, and it's best to take our time to have a look at it and see how best we can utilise, because there's a lot of complexities. There's a lot of layers, there's a lot of information, there's a lot of doubts, there's a lot of fears, there's a lot of things that are intermingled. But once you start picking it apart, you'll get it. You'll figure out how to manoeuvre it, how to best work with it. And then you've got the world coming in. How best to step forward to the next steps, how best to utilise all that wealth that actually is available to you, available for you. So I'm going to keep this one short, keeping it simple to there, because I do feel like as we go deeper into this particular energy, there's going to be a lot coming up. For those of you who have been with me on a previous channel, you know that when it calls for it, we will do extended readings. We will do those deeper delving into the energies. So for now, we're going to keep this here, and then see what kind of comes off from those energies as a trajectory into different options, things like that. You are more than welcome, entirely welcome to subscribe, join us along this journey and see what's unfolding. Peace and love.